Lux Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio. This is Cedarwood Lux Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Information, they say, is key. And by key, do well to join us every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. live on Facebook and on YouTube. We are Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
nature at its peak from the stables of P1 Plus owners of Cedarwood Estates, I present to you the autograph beach view by Cedarwood Estates here in Magbo community, just beside the Dangote ultra-modern refinery here in Lagos State. Friends, I recommend this land to you highly, and I say come subscribe and get your plots now or never. Now, because we have very few plots available. Okay, so make sure you come get your plots now. I told you before, I'll see you soon.
No, believe me, you got me. I need you for my family. Believe me, you got me. I need you for my family. It must be you. I need you for my family. It must be you. I need you for my family. Pretty, like I give you my name. Oh yeah, follow me, let's go. Bend down low, follow me, make we go. Oh pretty, my pretty, make I give you my name. Oh yeah, follow me, let's go. Bend down low, follow me, make we go. What you want, believe if you don't believe me. I will not deceive, do not deceive me. And my love go past the love you give me. If I follow your hand, I beg to leave. What you want, believe if you don't believe me. I will not deceive, do not deceive me. And my love go past the love you give me. If I follow your hand, I beg to leave me.
Dr. Julius Oyedemi, your most astounding CEO 2023 P1 Group. The best radio to listen to is no other than Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Thank you.
All right, this is such a beautiful delight to come your way this beautiful afternoon, bringing you the latest updates, bringing you up to speed with the different recent happenings from different segments that makes up the real estate business. My name is David. Of course, it's the real estate market trend, a very program that brings you up to speed with recent happenings from different segments that makes up the real estate industry. Trust you are having a wonderful day so far. And I also hope you are following up with all the whole drama going on social media, especially regarding to there is a challenge now, a 30-day challenge. Let me see, what do they call it now? All right, so yes, there's quite a number of things going on, and one of it is a 30-day challenge. What do they call it now? Is it 30-day? It's a 30-day challenge. Yeah, people just coming up to talk about their views and just talk about the whole situation of the country. But that's not what we're here to talk about this afternoon. My duty this afternoon is very simple: to bring you up to speed with recent happenings from the various segments that makes up the real estate industry. I will have quite a number of stories, or we have quite a number of news to present to you, or quite a number of updates to bring your way this afternoon. 11 minutes past the hour of 1. Like, comment, and share so that everyone around you will be part of this session. All right, let's begin. In no particular order, I'll begin to present to you updates from different segments that makes up the real estate business. This very first one is on property. Yes, this very first one here is a property news or a property story. It says rising urban rents push more Nigerians to suburbs. All right. As inflation bites harder, and by the way, I'm taking all my stories this afternoon from the property segment of the Vanguard newspaper, Guardian newspaper, not Vanguard. All right. With It says yes that the surge in the rental levels of properties have persisted in the city centers, causing major areas that were once within reach for low-income earners to become the delight of middle-income groups while shrinking the pool of affordable homes. While rising rents are largely a byproduct of limited supply and high demand across the rental market, high inflation due to the poor economy, unfriendly policy, and inadequate employment have stifled productivity as well as eroding the earning power of most Nigerians. Though the exodus to the suburbs can be attributed to houses in city centers being unaffordable for many low-income individuals and families, some renters want quality of life, as suburbs often offer more spacious living conditions and less congestion, which can be appealing to families seeking a better quality of life away from the hustle and bustle of the city. In the Lagos area, for instance, the locations in the suburbs serve as options for several factors, such as the location of the workplace. Those working in Lagos Island and Victoria Island may opt for locations like Surulere, Gbagada, Isolo, Yaba, Ikorodu, Ketu, Bariga, and Mowe. Then those who work in Lekki and its environs may opt for Lakwe, Awoyaya, Ikota, Victoria Gardens City, VGC, and Ekwe, depending on the robustness of cash flow. The Guardian learned that in these locations appears to be relatively cheaper. The rents within the suburbs are usually below the rental value in suburban centers. For instance, a two-bedroom apartment in the suburbs is going for 250,000 as rent, similar to two-bedroom apartments in the urban center may likely go for between 1 million and 1.5 million naira. Also, a three-bedroom flat and one-bedroom boys' quarter in a good location in Lekki Phase 1 goes as high as 10 million to 15 million per annum. The same in Ikoyi, depending on the estate, and it could be as high as 25 million per annum to 40 million per annum for just three-bedroom. Okay. The rent for properties in suburbs will be around 1.5 per annum to about 4 million per annum. Similarly, within the city of Port Harcourt, low-income earners are moving to Igbo, Eche, Oyigbo, Iriebe, Eneka, Iguruta, Magua, Choba, and Eleme. The rent of a two-bedroom flat in the above suburbs is in the region of 400 to 500,000, while in city center it is in the region of 1 million to 2.5 million naira, depending on the location. The former chairman of the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers, Facility of Estate Agency and Marketing, Samuel Gwobe, told the Guardian that the escalating rental values in residential and commercial property segments are making tenants relocate from city centers to affordable locations regardless of distance. Still on property story, NIESV wants practitioners to embrace training innovative practice. To boost competence and charging dynamics in the socio-economic spheres,
The Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers (NIESV) has urged members to invest in continuous upskilling and retraining in the profession. NIESV President Mr. Victor Alonge, who led the call at the Head of Practice Assembly organized by NIESV Lagos branch in Ikeja, Lagos, encouraged heads of practice to embrace skilling and reskilling for relevance in today's volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous environment. According to him, such deliberate efforts are central components of professional development and organizational growth in a VUCA and technology-driven 21st century. He revealed that the work environment is being transformed and professionals must adapt to strive in competitive and evolving business environment. Referring to the team striving in a VUCA environment, Alonge called for redefinition of processes, restructuring of practices, and collaborations. NIQS six best practice in FCT's project cost procurement. Still on property news. The Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors (NIQS) has advocated an increase in the employment of quantity surveyors in the Federal Capital Territory FCT Civil Service Commission to promote best practices in project cost and procurement management services. The Institute also proposed that the Commission consider employing quantity surveyors as procurement and planning officers to ensure that procurement processes are conducted efficiently and transparently, as well as contribute to the strategic planning and development of infrastructure projects. NIQS President Kenneth Nzekwe, who spoke during the Institute's visit to the chairman Emeka Eze at the Commission's headquarters in Abuja, recognized the role the Commission plays in the development and administration of FCT. He believed that quantity surveyors are indispensable professionals in ensuring the success of capital projects. Ezekwe noted that by employing more quantity surveyors into its workforce, the Commission will significantly enhance its capacity to deliver projects effectively, efficiently, and with the utmost value for money. He is also confident that their members, with their diverse skills and experience, can make significant contributions to the Commission's goal. All right. We'll take our next story, which is also a property story. Firm unveils online mortgage processes approval platform. An online mortgage processing and approval platform known as Green Mortgage has been launched to revolutionize homeownership accessibility in the country. The platform, designed to simplify home financing through technology and automation, will bridge the gap between mortgage lenders and home buyers, as well as ensure a seamless, efficient, and transparent mortgage application process. Promoted by NovaThink Investment and Technology Limited, a partnership with ThinkMint Nigeria, the platform follows a successful beta phase involving over 20 mortgage companies and family homes funds, signaling a major shift in how Nigerians access home financing. The bet follows two successful investors' pitches in October last year, where Green Mortgage secured $1 million in pre-seed funding, reinforcing its position as a game changer in the mortgage landscape with advanced automation features and minimize errors and streamline workflows. and streamline workflows. The platform is set to redefine mortgage organization in origination in Nigeria. The mortgage platform offers a modern approach to home financing, ensuring borrowers can access competitive interest rates, flexible repayment plans, and faster approval times without the burden of excessive paperwork. The platform also provides access to exclusive partnerships with trusted real estate companies, further enhancing affordability and accessibility. All right, our next story, which is a property story, says engineers urged to leverage technology sustainable construction practices. The Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria, APWEN, has charged engineers to rethink their approach to practice by leveraging cutting-edge technology such as artificial intelligence, green energy solutions, and sustainable construction practice to drive impactful change in the society. APWEN President Dr. Adebisi Osim gave the charge at this year's World Engineering Day themed Unleashing the Power of Engineers to Advocate the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) organized by APWEN in Rivers State. She explained that the day is not just a commemoration but a call to action and reminds professionals of the indispensable role of engineers in shaping a world that is sustainable, inclusive, and technological advance. Alright, that is technologically advanced. Alright, let's take our next story quickly this afternoon. Firms partner to attract investment into Africa's real estate market. In a bid to unlock Africa's multi-billion-dollar real estate market, Nedcomox Group and Citadel Estates and Utilities United Kingdom have announced a strategic partnership. The partnership comes ahead of the Invest in Africa Summit 2025 scheduled to be held in London and Manchester, respectively. The summit, being organized by Nedcomox, aims to attract diaspora investment, facilitate wealth creation, and promote sustainable development in Africa's booming property market. The event is the second in a series of conferences organized to stimulate conversation on action towards growing the continent's real estate sector. Speaking about the summit, the convener, Chief Executive Officer of Nedcomox Group, Kennedy Okonkwo, highlighted the potential of Africa's real estate sector for immense growth and presenting lucrative opportunities for wealth creation. And our next story says Varsity French Embassy partner on plastic waste management. The Ales Ekweme Federal University in Ndufu Alikebo State has partnered with the French Embassy Fund project on plastic waste management in the campus. AE Funai was one of the 5 institutions of higher learning in Nigeria that won the French Embassy research grant for plastic waste management in Nigeria to combat plastic pollution and promote a safer environment on campus. To launch the project, the university recently organized a one-day workshop themed plastic waste management in AE Funai, aimed at reusing, recycling plastic waste to create value and support young researchers in developing solutions for a healthier environment. Declaring the program open, the Vice Chancellor, Prof. Sunday Elom, extended his gratitude to the French government for the award, assuring that the university will work tirelessly to reduce the menace of plastic waste on campus. Our next story quickly says stakeholders seek green policies, inclusive growth in informal economy. Experts have established a renewable energy stakeholders forum for green policies the informal economy and inclusive growth in the country. The initiative is a fallout of a year-long collaboration between researchers from the Montfort University and University of Lagos, which highlighted the important role of stakeholders' engagement in policy making, dialogue, design, and implementation. With no ministry currently focusing solely on renewable energy in Lagos, the creation of the forum ensures joint efforts by stakeholders to enable Lagos and by extension Nigeria to grant primacy to renewable energy as a viable alternative source of power supply. The forum, comprising renewable energy practitioners, users, policymakers, top academics in the energy space, and members of the public, agreed it is imperative to explore environment-friendly energy alternatives. And we'll take our next story, and this one says FABCI, FIABCI, Nigeria to drive FDI in real estate sector, host World Congress. President International Real Estate Federation, FIABCI Africa, and Near East region, Mr. Adeniji has disclosed that the association will drive foreign direct investments in Nigeria's real estate sector through the arrays of international local players that will participate at its World Congress holding in June. He said the Congress, entitled Real Estate Renaissance, which is about the future change, smart cities, artificial intelligence and technology, as well as the need for partnership, will further expound on how real estate brokers, developers can build sustainable cities and bring together over 200 international players, 700 local players across the real estate sector, finance, and other sectors in June. In Lagos in June. Speaking to journalists in Lagos, Adeniji said the 75th Congress hosting rights, which is the first ever FIABCI World Congress on the African continent, was granted to Nigeria not on the platter of gold, but because Nigeria deserves it. Adding that the forum holding in Lagos will showcase to the world what Africa stands for, especially Nigeria, in terms of real estate investment, infrastructure development, and tourism potential. Despite operational challenges, short-let apartments thrive in cities. And yes, the robust demand for budget-friendly accommodation for corporate stays, tourism, and visits continues to drive the expansion of serviced apartment market in Nigeria, and operations are increasingly enjoying the boom in major cities. The global service apartment market size accounted for $126.88 billion in 2024, grew to $143.04 billion in 2025, and is projected to surpass around $420.89 billion by 2034, representing a healthy compound yearly growth rate at 12.74% between 2024 and 2034, according to Precedence Research Statistics. Essentially, the surge in demand for short-let apartments in locations such as Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Ibadan, and others is attributed to the ability of the facility to meet the needs of customers, especially visitors from the diaspora and young, upwardly mobile professionals who need short-term accommodation. Short-let apartments become popular at the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak, when many businesses, including hotels, closed down operations. The facilities almost overtook the relevance of hotels, offering business professionals moving from one location to another tastefully furnished living areas with a well-equipped kitchen and other amenities, creating a home away from home. How home ownership parenthood can boost real estate sector is our next. Experts have shared insights on how building an effective parenting practice could ensure homeownership and boost the real estate sector. They spoke at a one-day chief executive officers and officer CEOs forum powered by the CTTN network in Lagos, which provided a much-needed discourse on the intersection of homeownership and parenthood, with the theme Homeownership and Parenthood laying a strong foundation. The event, convened by CEOs, industry leaders, and businesses executives for a transformative conversation on securing both financial and family legacies. The forum was hosted and convened by the managing director of Solid Foundation Group at Dayton or Tekpola, and had speakers such as the founder of Family House Africa, Praise Fawowe, and CEO of UPDC PLC, Odunayo Ojo. During the session, Fawowe shared groundbreaking insights on building an effective parenting system, emphasizing the need for intentionality. He said many people invest significant efforts in structuring their businesses but fail to apply the same strategic planning in parenting, leading to struggles and raising the next generation. Olowokere becomes MBAN president, urges partnership to deepen sector. To transform the mortgage sector, the Mortgage Banking Association of Nigeria, MBAN, has called for partnership among the industry stakeholders to deepen its penetration in the economy. MBAN's new president, Mr. Ayo Olowokere, made the call at the biennial general meeting of the association held in Lagos, where he was selected. Other newly elected executives included the managing director of Home Base Mortgage Bank, Mr. Reze Odigwe, Vice President, Deputy President East, Mr. Ime Okun, MD of Abe Mortgage Bank, Mr. Bolaji Adewumi, Managing Director, Living Trust Mortgage Bank, Dr. Olumide Adedeji, and Mrs. Joanne Adenuga, Legal Advisor. Immediate past President and Managing Director of City Code Mortgage Bank, Mr. Mark Yoroki, was elected as ex-official member. Before joining the Imperial Homes as Managing Director, Olowokere was the Managing Director, Living Trust Mortgage Bank PLC. He started his career in KPMG and proceeded to ARM before pivoting to the mortgage banking financial service subsector. Olowokere is also a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICANN, and an alumnus of the Harvard Business School. All right, to take our next and last story for this afternoon, Adonis Fakanlu calls for urgent action to solve Lagos ghost housing crisis. The Lagos real estate market is grappling with a pressing issue: ghost housing, a phenomenon where luxurious high-end properties remain unoccupied despite the city's several housing deficits. While many Lagosians struggle with homelessness or substandard housing, prime residential buildings stand vacant due to speculative investment, poor urban planning, and widening local inequalities. Urban development expert and CEO of Comfort Architectural Finishing Limited, Adonis Fakanlu, has called for urgent strategic collaboration to address the growing crisis. In an in-depth interview, he disclosed the roots, causes, economic impact, and potential solutions for ghost housing in Lagos. Alright, that is all we have for you this afternoon on the real estate market trend, bringing you up to speed with the latest stories from the various segments that makes up the real estate market. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. See you again at 4 p.m.
$7.5 million. Somebody said 10 million. Somebody said 10 million. Somebody said 12.5 million. So 12.5 million. I am saying, but the prof is saying for the next 14 days. Because you came out in mass. Because you came out in mass. Because you always supported. Because you always supported this Cedarwood city. Your clients. Campaign. The song. The one off. The song. One off. Somebody say one off. Push your head. Say one off. Say my clients buy one off. Come to me, sir. Wow. Somebody will send 10 plots. Amen. 20 plots. Amen. 30 plots. Amen. 50 plots. Amen. 100 plots. Amen. Even 200 is in the room. Amen. One of 14 days. Only for one of 14 days. And the prize is, ladies and gentlemen, keep it down. 1 million. 1 million. 2 million plus 1 million, that's 2 million. Plus another 1 million. Plus another 1 million, that's 3 million. Continue, sir. Plus. That's plus, because my one plus, we have to plus it. How to do that? Plus. Somebody say plus. 1 point. Now 3 million plus 1 point minus 1 point minus 500,000 minus 500,000. 1 point. So minus 500,000. So the price can be the sum of 3.5 million. 3.5 million.